What's going on, guys? Welcome to Thrones of Britannia, one of the latest in the Total War Saga. I love this time period. I really wanted to go ahead and check out a campaign, start a new series for the channel, something hopefully you guys are really going to enjoy. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So it's a turn-based gameplay if you're unfamiliar with the Total War series. Since I am doing the campaign, I get to pick my different faction. Each faction has its own cultural features and faction features, which is pretty neat, and they're all unique to the individual faction that you choose. Right now we have English kingdoms of Mersey, West Essex. We have Welsh kingdoms of Gwyn, Stratclout. Gaelic kingdoms of Saracen and Midi, I think. Great Viking army of East Angles and Northumbria. We have Viking sea kings of Dyflin and Sudriar. Now I know I butchered all of those names, but just forgive me on that. The time period is 878 AD, so this is when England, Ireland, and Scotland are all fighting to basically have who's going to have control of the kingdoms. You've got the English down here with West Essex, or what is modern-day England. You've got, I think, Saracen, which is modern-day, at least they have the same colors as modern-day Scotland, so they're up north, up here. And we have Welsh kingdoms. Where
we will serve
are the
you
Irish?
We'll pledge our service.
Huh. Okay, well, I don't know where the Irish are. But they should be over here in Ireland, obviously. I know I can play a couple of kingdoms as them. Okay, I guess, yeah, that would make sense. It's under the Gaels. Perfect. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and play as a Viking kingdom, because why not? I mean, I'm a Viking. Why would I not want to be a Viking? So, let's see. I have two choices. I have Dyflin and Sudriar. Let's see. Dyflin is right here in the middle. Cultural features, expedition. The world is yours for the taking. Send your ships to conquer new lands. Tribute. Other kingdoms pay tribute as a sign of their submission. Get tribute from other factions to gain bonuses. Immune to seasickness and high sea attrition. Faction features, slave trade. For some, the keeping of slaves is an integral part of their culture. Gain slaves by winning battles and raiding, sacking, or occupying settlements. Sell them each turn and improve income by building thrall traders. You have very strong axed infantry, has access to berserkers, good general unit diversity, and strong javelin men. 25% income from port building chains. Okay, what are the victory objectives? Looks like we have short conquest, short fame, short kingdom, long conquest, fame, and kingdom, and then also an ultimate victory down here. Complete any of the long victory types, then eliminate the Viking invasion fleets. Alright, so this should be pretty difficult. Okay, let's see. Our campaigns at very hard. Political, let's put that at very hard, and battle at very hard as well. Initial challenge is normal, and have early wars. Faction information. The Vikings began staying on after their raids against Ireland about half a century ago. Dyflin, this settlement by the Black Pool, soon became the most important of their well-defended coastal bases, or long ports, housing the largest slave market in Britannia. Before succeeding his father to rule Dyflin 5 years ago, Barter has already proved himself in numerous raids and skirmishes. Proof positive that those who cross the Vikings of Dyflin can expect no mercy. Campaign settings. Advisor help none. Okay. Battle realism, we should be good. Alright, let's start the campaign.
We were not the first to come to these islands, but we are the ones who will write their future. From our base at the Black Pool, Dublin, we can dominate the inner sea. It is here that Ivar, son of Ragnar, joined the great army and ravaged Britannia. And where the last of the sons failed to take control and drowned in the Black Pool. Only we have Ragnar's blood in our veins. In time, that blood will rule all of Britannia!
You came to Eru as an invader, then made a home here. Now your power rivals those who have ruled these lands for centuries. You can fight by the side of the Irish High King, or conquer his territory for yourself. Claim these lands in Ragnar's name, and soon the Vikings will rule all of Britannia. Your holdings reach across the inner sea to Manor. While holding this isle may prove a challenge, you will need to be ready to defend it, as it is crucial to your food supply. Your army is in position, preparing to attack the rebels who threaten your capital. Once the rebel army is dealt with, you can look farther afield.
Perfect. We've got a mission issued already. We have the blood of Ragnar running through our veins. This is fantastic. We should stabilize internally before we look beyond our borders. Prove your right to rule and eliminate nearby rebels. Okay, so I get internal stability, gives me 50% unit replenishment and 5 public order for 5 turns. That's actually pretty good. Get out of here, lady. All right, let's look at this guy.
Blood will flow.
Ooh, I can already level up my stuff. That's cool. What can I do? Upgrade. Bonus 1 armory and bonus 1 weaponsmithing. You know, I've got $5,000 in the bank, 2,000 coming in later. So let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. I feel like doing this early on might be a really smart choice, because it'll just give my units an extra advantage. Now, here are the rebels. Here's the other armies. Let's get that out of here. I don't really want to see that right now. All our units are going to be super low level. What is this up here? The slave trade. Okay, plus 1 public order for having slaves. Alrighty. Plus we get a 30% income from slavery. Interesting. Alright, well I guess things were different back then. Okay, let's take a look at this. Can I upgrade anything else? How's my food? My food is not very good. So, this, I can go ahead and already increase my food by 35 if I pick this one, by 20 if I pick this one. And I get an agricultural estate. That's actually really good to keep the peace between the members of my family. So let's check out that really quickly. Looks like I've got 2 people already upset with me. That's another feature that they've added into this portion of the game. It's kind of neat. I've played around with this for a little bit, but loyalty can be very, very frustrating at times, depending on your faction. So Vikings, that I've noticed, seem to have an issue with loyalty pretty regularly. So this guy's mad. Why is he mad? He's got 0 estates. Okay. And then where's the other guy? It's a governor. Okay, so this guy's mad. He's got 2. So how do I increase? Wait, hold on. I don't want to do that. Let's go to governors and estates first and see if I actually have any estates that I can give away. I have 2, and I've already given 1 away. It looks like my king has this one, obviously, and then who has this one? This guy. He's already got an estate and he's mad? Are you kidding me? Good God. Alright, let's see how I can secure their loyalty. Family tree. Go back to that. Secure his loyalty.
For the old father.
I secured it. That's good. Now, sometimes you run into a little bit of an issue, though, when you do it this way. Because there's causes and effects. If you're familiar with the Total War games at all, you'll know this. But this right here, sometimes if I always like to go to the estates first, try to give them estates. That seems to be the strategy that works really well. If they get an estate, usually it'll make them happier. There's also bonuses or negative effects if you do give them certain estates. Each character is different. And then the governors, I don't know. This guy, what's his issue? It costs $950 to secure his loyalty. And now I have options. So I can pay him $500. So that's what, like $1,400 that I've already paid him. I increase public loyalty and I give him 1 loyalty. I show respect, give the man his due, and he will show his support continuously. So sometimes you have options like this, which actually gives you a perk, and you don't really lose anything. I don't lose influence. He's got really high influence. I can increase public order, but my public order seems to be fine. Or, if you press secure loyalty, you don't have an option to not do anything. That's also why I like to check the estates first. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation, especially if you don't have any money in the bank. I don't want to do any more money, so let's go ahead and show him respect. There we go. Our people are happy. That's great. Let's go ahead and attack these rebels really quickly. Get these guys out of here. Battle deployment. You know what? Let's see. Who have they got? They've got some javelin men, some horsemen. I am going to go ahead and fight this battle on the battlefield. See what my troops look like. I'm probably not going to do that for every single match. It really just depends. If I have an overwhelming victory chance, I'm probably not going to do it. If it's going to be 50-50 or less, I'm definitely going to fight that battle. Alrighty, weather conditions rain. You will not be able to access flaming arrows, and buildings are harder to set on fire. That doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and deploy. Now let's take a look at our units. Ah, beautiful shield castle. Shield castle is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Think of a shield wall if you've ever heard of that. It like defends our units from missile attacks. If I can bait the enemy to come over here to me, that's going to be even better. So let's go ahead and select all our units. Put our axemen up in the front. Put these spearmen, I'll put them over to the side. A little bit of extra support. Our archers and our javelins here. Our general bring up the rear. I want to protect him as much as possible. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Total War series, this is how every battle starts. You've got your side that you can move your troops wherever you want within that. Sometimes if you're, depending on the map, you have some really strategic points. So like, hopefully we never run into this situation, but if I'm overwhelmed completely and I have like a lake or moat back over here, there's sometimes 1 or 2 access roads, and I can put these guys in shield wall and take on a huge number of troops. It's very, very helpful. In this case, not so much. I'm not going to go over all this stuff the whole time, because hopefully this is going to be a relatively long series, but just because we're getting started, I wanted to show you guys exactly what's going on if you're unfamiliar with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and move these guys up. Are they moving towards me? They definitely are. Alright, let's make a wall here. Take my missile units, put them back here, and go ahead and move my general up here as well. Now, I do need to be mindful of these horsemen over here, and it looks like, oh wow, their general is a horse unit as well. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is taking these spearmen, since the general is going to be a more powerful unit than these horse boys. It's going to be best if I go ahead and kind of keep them on the flank, use my general as backup. Go ahead and use my archers to start attacking them. Doesn't look like my bait maneuver's really working right now. So let's grab them. Move them up. Move my general over here. I'll provide some extra support.
Move it, man. Quicken the pace.
Alright, let's have them fall back. Have these guys... Wait, hold on. I'll just keep them right here. We'll do a shield wall. Look at all these units, man. This is beautiful. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Alright, general. Put you on the flank. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Their horsemen are coming. Have our javelins attack these guys. And it looks like their horses are not going to charge right now. Well, they kind of are. There we go. Idiots didn't even try and flank me. Use my special ability.
Our general is under attack.
We should be alright. That's missile fire we're having to worry about, but we've got the shield wall, so very unlikely that they're going to actually do much damage to my general's unit at all. How many have we killed? 10? Oh, they've killed quite a few more than that for me. Let's flank them. Well, no, hold on. There we go. Fire the volley into the horse units. Ooh, they're half done. Fantastic. Keep firing, baby. If I can get rid of these guys, I can move my archers over to the side, start firing into the masses. It's going to be really good. Come on. Come on. This could be bad. They're trying to flank me. All right, they're down to 9. Have them melee. Get rid of skirmish mode.
The enemy general is dead.
Fantastic. This is beautiful. Now, I don't want to expose my flank over here with with these axemen. I'm kind of keeping them in reserve right now, holding. Looks like I'm already breaking or about to break their axemen. Beautiful. Okay, let's put y'all up here. Get you back over here. How are they doing? 81 of 120. Not the greatest. They are still in shield wall. If I can get this unit to break, I'll move these guys over here. Move them to up to attack. Oh my gosh, what happened to my general? Did they have some kind of really good flank on him? There we go. Break shield wall. Go over here. That's the problem when you don't pay attention. You should be okay. They've already broken. I doubt they're going to come back. Let's break formation. We're only up against javelins. Beautiful. Attack those axemen so they don't return. Attack my general from behind. They're breaking. Break shield wall. Last unit. Victory. Sweet, sweet victory. I really wish my general's units didn't lose so much, because I wouldn't have lost nearly as many units or troops as I did. But, it is what it is. Most of my army's pretty healthy. They lost 236. I lost 164. It is what it is. I'll be mindful of that in the future. It's not that big of a deal. So I can either take on their warriors, kill the captives, or ransom and relieve captives. You know what? I'm going to take on the warriors to replenish some of my units if I can.
Move up.
Okay, let's go ahead and kill these guys. Oh yeah, they don't stand a chance. Auto resolve. Let's be pretty aggressive with this. Fantastic. I killed 171. They're completely dead. Let's take on the warriors. Mission successful. Internal stability for 5 turns. That's beautiful. Let's get out of their territory. Go ahead and move my king all the way back over to Dyflin. Looks like he also leveled up. So what would I like to do for this? I can do 1 command and 5 melee skill for his particular unit. Something I normally like to do is quartermaster though, because this one gives me a +5 campaign movement range for the commanded force. His entire army can move relatively, well, far once you get all the way up to level, what is that, 5? Yeah, okay, so let's do quartermaster for that. That's going to be good. Some of the other people, a cool thing is you can do priest when they have low loyalty. So if somebody's continually an issue and you just don't want to kill off your general or your governor or whatever, you can upgrade their priest skill, and that gives them +5 loyalty if there's ever an issue. So that's always another option as well. Something I forgot to do, let's check our diplomacy and see if we have any allies. It's color-coded. It looks like we've got allies down here, allies down here. It's green. We also have allies up here in these 2 factions, which is really good. And it looks like Castile is really mad at us, and so are these guys. If I can wipe them out pretty quickly, that wouldn't be half bad. Let's see what their allegiance is with these guys. It's improving, but they're not they're not really good friends. That's good. So I've got a plan of attack for sure. What about them? They're neutral towards us. But they don't like something that happened before we even started. Of course. Our strength ranking is 6 out of the entire map, which is pretty good. And what is their strength ranking? 52? They're terrible. Matter of fact, they only have 3 units. Yeah, if I can get... You know what? Let's go ahead and move him down here.
We can't do that yet.
Because troop... I guess, what is this? Troop healing? Replenishment? That's the word. Replenishment will go up if I'm actually in a town or if my stance is fortification. But I don't have enough action points to do that. I think action points are these things right here. Yep, remaining action points. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. See what happens. Our tribute is 20 of 100. Those in your thrall must know their place and pay tribute. Increase tribute by taking part in battles, demanding payments from expeditions. Tribute naturally declines as time passes. Yikes. But it does decrease my army upkeep by 10% each level I get, I'm assuming. What about this? Oh, no, it doesn't actually do that, but it adds other stuff. If I'm all the way up at 100, or 80 to 100 probably, plus 4 to faction allegiance, still the 10% upkeep cost reduction, 3-turn unit replenishment, decrease, and plus 3 unit experience for all new recruits. So it's helpful to do good, basically, with what this is telling me. But in the turn, I'm going to get $2,100 in the next turn, so we'll see if I can start upgrading some of my other stuff. I mean, I also have some territory over in this direction, which is going to be good, kind of like a base of operations if this gets too dicey.
I have achieved greater rank.
The coastal conflict. Demand they submit to us, take them by force. Now that our lands around Dyflin are secure, we should look to expanding our presence on the coast. The regions directly to our north are both rich and fertile, and rightfully ours to rule. We could demand the current rulers swear allegiance to us or send in our army and kick them out by force. You know what? I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to go ahead and go take those guys because we already talked about it. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to because now they have 11 units. I might be able to recruit some, though, because I've got some money in the bank. My food is a little scarce, but if I can take over their population, that might not be too bad. Also, I would have an unhappy populace for 5 turns. -5 public order in all of my regions for 5 turns? No, I'm taking them by force. I'm at war.
Never.
How many units do they have? I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this settlement. No battle required. Let's go ahead and occupy it. Now I've got a defensive location. Perfect. And my unit replenishment went up significantly. Now, who can I actually... Oh, yes, baby. This is going to be good. Now, let's see here. I can get some axemen for 475. Their armor's 21, 30 shield, melee skills 35, melee damage is 33, as opposed to long axes, which armor is really low. Their melee skills lower, but their melee damage is actually really, really high. And then these units are just a weaker version of the Eastmen Axemen. Yeah, Eastmen Fighters, Eastmen Axemen. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit one unit of them. I'll recruit 1 unit of them, get 1 melee, 1 archer, and we'll get... Oh, that is so expensive. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab 2 units of these Eastmen Fighters. They're not as good, but I need bodies, and I need somebody that's going to be able to do shield wall. And that is so expensive. And my food is really, really low now. What happens with that? My unit replenishment does not go up. Oh, crap. That's not good at all. I think I might have recruited too many units, but I needed something to match theirs. Hopefully they sally out, but I don't know. We'll see if I can get a skill available. Okay, let's see here. So this guy's a governor. Do I have any other options for food? Bard? Forager. Here we go. When campaigning, it makes sense to bring someone who knows how to find provisions anywhere and everywhere. +5 food production, local providence. Well, that'll be -15 instead of -20. That's helpful. For sure. Is there anything else I can upgrade? Oh, I can upgrade this. Takes 4 turns for both of these, but I really need the food. Alright, what about over here? This is something I can go ahead and upgrade as well. Good to know. Alright, well I can't really do anything else right now, so let's go ahead and end the turn. We do have more slaves though, so our income went down a little bit, but that's alright. Our income went down because we have more upkeep as well with troops.
Can't do that.
Oh boy, they're sallying out. Ah. Their unit health is not very good. They have some spearmen. It's a 50-50 battle, so I'm definitely going to fight this. They have a lot of javelins, though. I do have a town that I can defend, which is good, but my unit strength is not that great. I've got a couple of fully healed units. I've got... Yeah, this is going to be... It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Kind of look and see what their unit health looks like in person. Their javelins are up front, that makes sense. They're attacking, so the good thing is I normally can be able to just kind of have it hold a defensive line. They've got one unit of horse boys over here, which is not very strong. They've got another unit of horse boys, so like one full unit basically. And then they have their general, which is a pretty significant force. 42. They've got some spearmen, warband, so swordsmen, spearmen, axemen, spearmen. All right, but those units are pretty depleted. Now, let's take my horses, my cavalry, put them over here. I'm going to take all of my missile units, put them directly back here. Actually, let's do a little further. The range is relatively up close. All right, this should be interesting. Turn off skirmish mode. We do not want that at all. Let's grab these 2 axemen units, put them as our front line of defense, put them in shield wall. We'll take these other 2 units, kind of bend them over a little bit, put them in shield wall. Let's see, what other units do I have? All right, who are these guys? These are some spearmen. Put them over here. Put them in shield wall. Put these long axes back here, because if you haven't noticed, you cannot, you can't do shield wall. They have no shields whatsoever. But these guys are, I think they get upgraded to berserkers. They're really, really good. I mean, with that 51 melee damage, they can mow through some people. Let's go ahead and put them like that. Wedge formation. We'll put them over here with their cavalry as reserves. Try and flank them if we can. Stick these other axemen over here. Put them in shield wall as well.
Spearmen!
Kind of want to not duplicate the same thing that we had before last time. Ah, come on. Line up better than that. Jeez. Let's get a better view of this. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, that's good. We've got our flanks defended. This rock over here is going to cut them off. We do have our general right here. Put him in shield wall as well. Kind of blend this a little bit better so there's no gaps.
Spearmen! Axemen!
Alright. Perfect. Now, I spend a lot of time doing this mainly because it's really important. I need every second I can get. I've got a rock over here that's pretty defensible. I've got this side with some spearmen with most of their cavalry. I think I'll be alright. Let's move our archers up a little bit. Looks like their horsemen are flanking. We do have some cavalry. Now, the good thing is their cavalry are skirmishers. They're not going to do a whole lot of damage compared to what these guys do. Let's see. Matter of fact, how much damage do these cavalry have? My guys have 21 armor, 30 shield, 34 melee damage. They have just missile damage. Melee skill is 7. So if I can jump in there That'll be good. There we go, baby. Come on, archers. There you go. Come on. Why y'all bunching up like that? Doesn't make any sense. Whatever, stupid AI. Spearmen are coming first. We're doing okay. Haven't lost a single troop yet. Come on, Axemen. You've got this. Gonna go ahead and use this ability just to give us a little bit of a buff. We can get a lot of their numbers down pretty quickly. That's going to be very, very helpful. This shield wall is a lifesaver. Let's take a look at the battle up close. Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right. Not half bad, not half bad. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. See what they're going to end up doing. Okay, looks like their cavalry is moving. We've got a unit that's already breaking over here. That's good. Cavalry's coming in. Alright, attack this wall. I need to take these axemen, move them in over here. They're trying to flank me.
Our general is under attack.
Spearmen! Overrun them! Levy men! Targets missile!
Have our archers attack the horse boars over here.
Axemen!
Bring these axemen in.
And then!
Their general is dying really, really quickly. Or his unit is, I should mean. Their horse boys are... their horse boys are so screwed.
See, they flee before our might.
Levy men! Death from
Wait, what are you doing? Get over here.
Hasten your sons! Quicker the pace! Aim and fire! Glory and plunder!
How's their general doing? 12 units left?
Glory and plunder!
The enemy
Break
general
shield
is
wall.
dead.
Killed his general. This is great. We can start flanking these troops over here. Alright.
Retreat from the battle! Quicken the pace!
There we go.
Horsemen! Ride hard!
Have our horses go ahead and attack these javelins over here.
Glory and plunder! Command us! And then, with speed warriors! Crush
Let's go ahead and charge directly into this. Oh, look at this. Look at this wedge formation. Yes. Bring these troops. Bring these troops. They're breaking. This line is holding excellent. Get these horse boys. Run them down with our cavalry.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Heck yeah, it is.
Levy men! Hasten your sons! Axemen!
Let's defend this position with our general. We can break shield wall here and attack these guys. All right, general, go ahead and go in. There's my king right there. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Look at this man. This, oh, beautifully bearded man. Check that out. Slice those dudes down, man. Oh, yeah. Right there, baby. Victory. Sweet, sweet victory. The enemy is routing. It's an excellent day for Dyflin. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie, it gets a lot more intense than that. We lost 235, so we lost quite a few, but that makes sense. A lot of that was our archers, or more of our skirmishers. But look at the unit XP. We've already ranked up almost to tier 2 on most of our units. Some of them actually did go to tier 2. That's fantastic. We killed 479 of the enemy. That's a lot. And their king is dead. Let's replenish our troops. They're down to 4 units. 1 town left. We can go ahead and attack them. Push the forces forward. Train our warriors. We should probably get some more axemen. And we have a new mission. This man claims to have come from a family of farmers well-versed in land tenure and cultivation. He humbly requests ownership of farmlands so that he may apply his experience to feeding the kingdom. Objectives. He wants 2 agricultural estates. Do I even have 2? I might in a couple of rounds, but I get estate desire reward for 8 turns, negative 30% construction cost for agricultural buildings. That's huge because of our food shortage. Good. I think we can go ahead and do this. Let's push. Kill these guys.
Good marching men.
Come on.
Massacre them.
Auto resolve. Aggressive. Hopefully I still have enough action points to take this town. And if I can, that'll be fantastic because their entire kingdom will be destroyed. Okay, so I killed that guy. Oh, beautiful. Occupy, subjugate. I'm gonna occupy this. Mission successful. Populace enthralled. What does that mean? +5 public order, 25% increase in income. Own all settlements of the province of Berga. There we go. Mission succeeded. We've already back up to 2,000 per turn, and it looks like our unit replenishment is going up pretty significantly. Now, looking at my army, I've got quite a few axemen, which is great. I've got 1 unit of spearmen, 1 unit of archers, 1 unit of javelins, and 1 unit of horsemen. What I'm planning on doing, and I'll do this in the next episode, is increasing my army with archers. I'd probably need to have at least another 1 to 2 of them. Probably 1 unit of spears and 1 more unit of horses. That'll be pretty good. I've got 20 slots available in my army. I am going to go ahead and increase the quartermaster to 2, which gives me a 10% increase in campaign movement. That's going to be big because killing this entire faction is bound to have made some people upset. Specifically, this nearest threat down here of Nas. They've got a pretty significant army, and I need to be very mindful of that. Plus, I have this faction up here of 10. That can change in a heartbeat, but our food is up. It's not up nearly as much as what I want it to be at. I've got a little bit of stuff I can go ahead and do. Let's increase our food production a little bit more. Okay, what is that? Oh, wow. Plus 20% campaign movement range for navies. Plus, I don't get sea attrition, which is huge in this game. I think every other faction except for the Vikings have sea attrition, which means that your units die when they're moving across the land, or when they're moving across the sea. It's kind of huge. Let's see here. What would this actually do? Public order is at a 2. I need better public order than that. Now, I am curious. I still have 3 turns on this one and 2 turns on this one, and I don't think I still should have. What is that? Oh, I've got 2 agricultural estates, so I can give him 1 right now. This Lot. I don't know what to call this guy. I might be able to just give him 1, actually. Oh, that's a +10. Oh, gosh. See, you know, my king, he gets a +10 food production by having ownership of it. I guess I can give him the 2 other ones. I mean, he's got 1 in his possession now, so let's give him this one. And then, as soon as one of the other ones unlocks, we should be good there. How is their loyalty, though? 3, 6, 6, 4. Oh, that's good. We're good on the loyalty. We don't have to worry about that, so I could probably go ahead and give this guy another... Wait. Give this guy another agricultural estate. Mission issued. Okay. Hold up your end of the deal. Do not strip the estates from him. Faction allegiance +4. +2 faction allegiance for 4 turns. That's 8 faction allegiance. That's good. It's going to help with loyalty. And it's going to decrease the construction costs for agricultural buildings quite significantly. That's really, really good. But you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed what you've seen so far and are looking forward to more. I really enjoyed this game. I like the gameplay. It's completely different than most of the stuff that I do on the channel. Be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit that bell for notifications so you can always see when there's a new episode out. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.